An open letter to the United Nations, the United States, and all global leaders from the author of The Cry of the Pen. History will remember who remained silent when the earth shook and the rivers turned red. To the United Nations, to the United States of America, to the European Union, to the African Union, to all peace-loving nations, human rights defenders, spiritual leaders, and readers of this book, I write to you not as a politician, not as a lobbyist, not even as a diplomat. I write to you as a witness, as an Ethiopian, as a son of a nation that once crowned truth with gold and now buries it in silence. Ethiopia is bleeding. You have heard our name in history. You have read about our ancient churches, our ark, our emperors, our peacekeeping legacy. But today, we are a nation on fire. Since the war began, millions of lives have been lost, not in quiet, not in shadows, but in plain view of the global stage. Children have died of hunger and bombs. Women have been brutalized. Elderly priests and mothers have wept beneath falling drones. Churches have been shelled. Mosques have burned. Families have vanished. Entire cities erased. And yet, for many of you, this was not breaking news. What has the world done? What did you do when civilians were massacred in Axum, Maikadra, Humera, and Lalibela, Volega, Ataye, and many more cities? What did you say when drones targeted schools, hospitals, and sacred monasteries? When truth was censored, journalists imprisoned, and aid weaponized? Where were your voices? You saw the smoke. You received the reports. You had the satellites. You signed the checks. But silence is not neutrality. It is complicity. It is not too late, but it is urgent. We know it's already too late for the millions who are gone, but it is not too late for the children still alive, not too late for the displaced who still sleep under trees, not too late for the country that still cries in broken tongues for help. What we ask not for pity, but for protection. We ask not for your charity, but for your courage. Speak boldly against genocide, not in cautious whispers. Demand full humanitarian access without political strings. Freeze military aid to those who target civilians. Send investigators, not just condolences. Hear the survivors before the graves speak louder. Let history not record this as another Rwanda. Let it not be Darfur again. Let it not be ignored because it is Africa. I am not writing this letter for fame. I am writing it so that my people will not die unseen, so that this book, The Cry of the Pen, will not become an obituary for a nation, but a call to wake the world up. The blood is real, the silence is deadly, but the truth still speaks, and this is it. Signed, Mr. Malaku A. Bezatain, B.A., author of The Cry of the Pen, Ethiopian Orthodox preacher, poet, witness,